Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As Ishal Speaks Messages Gypsy Witch Tarot. I love you, sending you love all the way from India. And let's just start with your reading now. Okay, just give me a second. Well, so I just want to say that this session is going to be specially dedicated to individually Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Okay, so it's going to be, I'll be giving time to each sign here, and I just wanted to do this because I want people to come, and then they can always separately at an individual level connect with their own energies. That's what is a call now, so I'm going to be doing it. I've already laid out the cards because I don't want to waste time. I've already meditated for you guys. Okay, so the message that is coming for first is Gemini here. Please ignore the sounds the camera captures. I took out 2 cards for each sign and 1 from Romance Angels, and now we'll start. First for the Gemini here. These are timeless readings, so may or may not resonate with every one of you at the same time. The message that is coming for Gemini is that I saw the nail, not this nail, the nail, and it's like someone is taking it out. Okay, it was not with force, it was something that is someone is in demand right now. I mean, the person wants it, they want it to be out. So kind of like this is a feather, but take it as the top position as the nail, and someone is doing like and then done with it. This is going to be something, a decision, or something that was poking you, something that was the pain, whatever was it, especially the nail, you are taking it out. That's what I saw. Okay, now the first card is for you is 4 of Cups. I do feel this is extreme of missing someone, or someone who knows it that the person is no more with this energy or no more with you, means they might have made the decision, they might have got the opportunity. I see like someone's here Venus is or getting affected a lot, but for Geminis I see here that you've been looking at a particular energy or the connection with a lingering on situation, and you might have been missing someone, feeling upset about it and sad, definitely, but this time you're going to be overcoming something. For some cases, I don't know, you are about to make a very big decision which might be connected with that something that is not working or was not working, or I was waiting for someone for so long, I'm going to be giving up on that. Now whenever we say give up, is like you have worked very hard for something, maybe anything, okay, and now you're going to be having better plans, means you're just giving up on that particular person energy. You know that they are not present for you, you know that they are not returning, you know that missing them won't solve any purpose. It's like I am giving my more time, more energy, and I am feeling drained here, and that's what you're doing. There's an opportunity coming for you guys, so you're going to be saying adios to something so that overcoming is easy, and that you're doing it with happiness. That's why I said that you were taking the nail out. I mean, you have given a lot of time, you have been in sorrow, you've been in sad ambience for quite a long time, but now you're making way out, because your second card that is connecting with this 4 of Cups energy is 6 of Wands energy. This is a time frame where you are going to be overcoming something. It's like being victorious, and now I can relax. I do feel this is something of a completion. I do feel here that you are going, or you are ready to express something, you are ready to accept something, because that's what is in front of you from a very long time here. This something is in front of you, may it be any sort of opportunity, may it be love, may it be marriage proposal, may it be some friendship, may it be work area, whatever it is. The nail was going out, which means you are ready for the new, which means that now new nail can be like fixed there, which is good, okay, to be honest, because I see that the other lotuses, other energies, kind of like the 3, or kind of like anything that was connected with your scenario that used to make you happy, they're like now in the down position, they're not coming up. Only one thing is coming up, and that is like the opportunity that is for you. So walking on that journey is going to be profitable for you. And profitable means in the sense of like not materialistic, it is, I'm talking about emotionally, and it's something that you can win over. I see a warm welcome, and I also see that either you are doing it or you are being invited in, like that's kind of like when you are being proposed to or something like that. I also see here For some cases, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, so you might be dealing with, or an Aquarius also here, okay? Can be any sign. Third card is your like, oh wow, that's going to be happening for me. Third card is very nice. I see here someone by your side. This is very soon. Whatever you have asked for and it didn't work out, but there is something else in front. You never noticed it, but now you know that someone is trying to convince me or win over this. That is your very soon. That is someone you should be with, or they've been with you for some time. This is clearly decided what you want so that it comes to you now. I mean, you've been looking to something. You know that they're there, but then why you were holding on to something? It is something your time. This is your work actually. This is not person's work who is around. This is your work so that you can begin your new journey. That's why very soon. You have to decide, and that's why you're doing it. The person you used to be very much into, like, you know, all the time, you're removing that because now is the time. I do feel that you might have heard that this might have happened, like it's time that you take that nail out because it's already crumbled, it's already like very tilted and very fluctuated because they did this. Okay, so now that's your decision. I want to complete this particular Gemini so that when you are listening to this, okay, I'm done with this. Oh, and you're also, the bottom energy will rely on all the three signs because I don't want to shuffle it more. So the bottom energy is the Knight of Wands energy, which is again very good. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Why? Possible the new experience or new adventure, or someone who is coming towards you, making way towards you, or this is about your journey that will begin now. It's not a race, it's something, a new adventure, new journey that is going to be beginning. Okay, that's something with being victorious and feeling good about new situation. Knight of Wands energy is definitely that energy. Okay, you've been in long time closed chapter kind of, okay, kind of like the Hermit. I also see, because I'm going to be taking this energy again as for all the Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, so that's like something is coming around the corner, heart to heart conversations here, decision, and then talking things out, clearly deciding, saying adios, and then honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this could be someone new. Okay, oh yeah, it's really hot. Okay, so now we are heading towards Libra. So you got again two cards and one card attached with Romance Angels in the bottom energy, Knight of Wands energy. So you might be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this might be your, again, someone's new expression here, new kind of adventure here, whatever it is, and heart to heart conversation. There are going to be some deep conversations. Now your intuitive message is, I saw someone was drawing the curtain. They were not removing it. It's like as in a brisk moment, someone is drawing the curtain, so to have the privacy or something. I see there is a discussion that's going to be happening with this person or with your partner or whatever scenario it is. If it is connected with, because your third card is the finances and career, this might be connected with you are having a legal talk, or you know, some talk connected with finances, businesses, organizations, but connected with money and all the collection, how it will work, how we are going to be investing or something like that. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, or maybe you're dealing with someone who is having issues connected with finances, so they might not be that much stable as you are possible. So that might be the issue, but someone is saying that I need a break right now. But maybe you're going to be having this heart to heart conversations because you do feel that this is something worth waiting for. Okay, I really want to wait for this. So now your first card is, when you're drawing that, you're having privacy, or someone is over here drawing the curtain, means they want time or break. Your first card is Four of Swords, which was amazing because Four of Swords is type of a card wherein you are having a rejuvenation, or you are going inside to take a pause or take a break here. With the Four of Swords, you are ready with the conversation, but yet not totally ready with the conversation. Means you have the answer, you want to talk, but you are also at cross to decide. Okay, it's about the decision between three I'm seeing here, but you are with the one, but you don't know till now that with whom you are going to be, because you are with your own self. Your second card is King of Swords. That is again, if you're dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this is your energy, I do feel Libras, you're going to be staying calm before you make a major role here or major decision here. You're going to be sticking with what you want. So you are taking some time out. It's not a hermit mode, but it is again a time wherein you are deciding on what you need to speak to, because there is some sort of conversation that is about to come, especially connected with property, finances, career, or within the relationship, partnership, or partition, division kind of. But before you make any move, you're going to be holding on to, okay, so that you can make a better decision here. So drawing the curtain is about, I'm taking a break, I need a pause. Or this, if this is about in the midst of three, your partner is doing this to you, or you might be dealing with someone, okay, you've been keeping very close those two roses, but there is something that that's hurting in the way of like someone took your rose kind of, or they are taking advantage of your good nature. So they need to know that they cannot do that. That's why Four of Swords is here. Maybe your partner is doing this, maybe the person you are dealing, whomsoever, whatever is going potential. This Four of Swords is a time of a break. I see guards are up. So I do basically see as an alignment, this is your guards are up here. Okay, so your guards are up here and you're not making a move right now. Even you're not interested in talking about a lot of things or giving out information here. I'm on to, okay, listen to me. You might be dealing or will deal with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Specific. People who are very much interested in getting to know in secrecy about what is going with you. Maybe they'll try to talk with you like very in a convincing mode, what you're going to be doing. Possible this is your energy, you're going to be talking to someone, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, in a way where you're drawing the curtain so that deep discussions can will be carried out here. I'm on to Aquarius. Again, you have two cards from the Crystal Visions, one card from the Romance Angels, okay, and the bottom energy, heart-to-heart conversations. I do feel there is someone who is inclined towards you. But I also see one energy who's just not looking at it right now, maybe not ready to talk, or maybe not comfortable. I see like someone is not comfortable here to talk. Okay, let me just pause and get into your intuitive message, Aquarius. Oh, I see the bed, BED, literally very clean. It's like a tuck-in bed sheet and everything, but I see like someone is trying to convince someone to have love or marriage or relationship, but the other person is just sitting in the side corner chair, kind of like a symbolism where the other person is just not interested or ignoring that aspect. I don't know why, but your cards are very positive here, but looking at the cards, it doesn't mean that I won't tell you the intuitive part. Obviously I have to. So that's what the energy is. I see there is someone who is very much feeling passionate or adventurous towards you, kind of like Knight of Wands energy. Again, I said so these will apply to all Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There is some adventure, whether you want it or not. There is some expression from some side, whether you want it or not. It is there. What you do with that is your concept. Okay, I see here that. So now again, you got one reversed from Romance Angels, but there is also heart-to-heart conversations. So this is something telling possible that person who is sitting in the side corner of the chair looking at the bed is about the big decision, is about a relationship that is entering, is about new marriage, is about talk about that or settling or the proposal. But the person here is like not getting convinced. I don't see that. You got this card as this past life relationship, but is reversed. So you look at it first like this. Okay, but you are getting it reversed. Remember that. So you have known each other before. I see here that whether you want it or not, it's here. Or maybe the other person is feeling that way. Howsoever it is going, is something that is unacceptable. I see that. I mean, either someone is not believing it, even if the person is saying we are in, like, you know, I feel that we are made for, like, a karmic connection is here. Another person is like, what karmic connection? I don't believe in that. Like, possible you are meeting someone who doesn't believe in all this. Yeah, really, it happens. Sometimes we are trying to convince someone for something and they're like, no, it's not. It is not possible. But you feel that connection as well at the same time, that why am I being attracted, or why am I being pulling my energies, or my energy is being pulled towards that person. What is the purpose? We don't know. Okay, so your first card is Two of Cups energy, which is good, and then Ten of Cups energy, which is again very beautiful. I see unexpected call of past life relationship possible from this life or from other lifetime. It's Two of Cups energy. It's a call of the union or reunion. Possible someone is getting a reverse here. Past life relationship. They're still not here, but they're going to be. So this is something, a call of reunion, or someone will be in front of you. It's like eyes will be catched. Oh, it's even that a sentence I sometimes go wrong. I don't know. It's like someone is looking in the eye, oh, and it's like having a cup of coffee together, having a cup of tea together, having a cup of whatever, wine or whatever. It's a cup of wine. Glass of wine, whatever. But Two of Cups is a sign of like someone is sharing that and still feeling like, what's wrong? Why am I feeling this connection? Two of Cups is definitely new love possible, or old love in the new form, or new love in the old form, you know, from lifetimes. This is Two of Cups. I see proposal. Ten of Cups, future plans. I also see kind of like a teenage love here, or possible a childhood love, a long connection, and spent a lot of time. Earlier we used to drink water together, and now we are drinking coffee together, and then having this. Like looking at this Ten of Cups, as you can see, there's a child. So are you in this sort of connection already? Then this is something very beautiful. If not, this is about to come. This is also someone who is looking at you as a family, a plan on getting married. It's a new news of something. Again, when you look at Two of Cups, it's like someone is asking for, are you ready? Kind of like, let's make a family. Okay, so it's a marriage, it's family, it's plan on. It's like, let's see together the filled up cups, just not us, but a family. I see as someone will be talking to you about marriage or something. And if you are already married, this is about spending time. It's about to have love, and as I saw the bed and all, so it's like it's not bad. It's maybe nervousness, but I see like if someone loves you, actually, I'm not talking about abuse, I'm not talking about all those things wherein sometimes people like write in comment sections all that stuff that how can you say that you need to be with the bully person and all. I never say that. I'm a messenger. It depends upon your timeline. I always say that. And I never ever support abuse. Never. It is something that you need to see what is loving and what is not. You have to make a decision. Your life, your karma. Come on, make a decision. So why you're supposedly hanging on with the person who is just not right for you, obviously. But looking at this Two of Cups, Ten of Cups is bringing on the energy and increasing that. So for some cases, it's like a long love. It's like teenage love. It's like childhood buddies turning into parents after marriages. This is something, a beautiful storyline wherein I see, okay, you can stop something to come back or come on track. It's a promise of a fulfilling love when you both will be seeing. Now remember, there is some article I read about especially the strawberry moon, and what was that? Strawberry moon, about lunar eclipse that recently happened. It's going to be affecting for like coming 6 to 7 months, I suppose. You can read out on Google though, but it's going to be affecting. A lot of signs and a lot of energies will be getting affected. So maybe big decisions en route. I always hiccup. What's wrong with that? Okay, so I hope that this is going to help you. Take care. Bye. And my hair all messed up. Bye.